Your safety is important. Don't play with it. Don't even try to do like, oh, I'm going to save money. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Princess, as you guys all know, and I am back again to give you guys some sweet gist. I don't even know if I should call it sweet gist. I'll just say gist because like it was I suffered. I really suffered. But anyway guys, before I get into the video, I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and click on the notification bell so you can know when I post a new video, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you guys like this video. So let's get right into the gist. So guys, as I'm telling you this gist, I'm having my breakfast. It's really good. What do I have in here? I have banana, berries, like I think blackberry, strawberry, and then I have chia seeds. Hopefully that's the pronunciation, chia seeds. And then those like yogurts, the little yogurts that come in like a pack. I put like 1 pack of that, and then some water and ice cubes. So good. Okay guys, so I'm gonna tell you guys what happened to me one time. So literally, this was sometime last year actually. So I had literally just like started driving. So I was going out, and this place I was going to, like, I've gone there not once, not twice, not 2 times or 3 times, but for some reason this girl here has to always put on the GPS to go to the place. Oh wait, had I gone there like a lot of times? I don't know whether at that point I had gone there a lot of times, because every time, I think maybe I had gone just twice, and every time I went there the GPS like takes me through like different routes. So I could not like, okay, I know this one or this one, because today I'm following this one and tomorrow I'm like seeing another road, so I'm confused. So anyway, then the phone plan I was using was like the cheapest one, where your data or whatever just lasts for like 10 days or something. How many gig was that? I don't even remember if it was like 10 gigs or something. So anyway, I left the house and I'm driving. I don't know why. Okay, no. So when I left the house and got into my car, so like I put on the GPS and it's showing me loading, no internet connection or whatever. So instead of me to go back into the house and use the Wi-Fi and get the address, I just feel like the GPS is going to like, it will clear, like the eye go shine soon and it will like take me to the place where like we are supposed to go to. It was still like that, but so like it had this, okay, so in a like Waze GPS, so it has like a line, a thick line showing you like where your car is going to pass, like all of that. So that day it did not have that thick line, and usually it gives you like an estimate. It takes 17 minutes and you're gonna be there at like 5:45 or whatever. So this day it was just like calculating routes. Like it could not tell me what time I was gonna get there. It was just showing like a blank. Instead of the line to be thick, it was like, rather it was what's the word? It was not thick. Yeah, it was just like a it was not thick. I cannot think of the word that I want to use. It was just like, should I say transparent? Transparent is not the word. Princess. Oh Lord, English. English was the best subject in high school, but I cannot speak English. Anyway, so you guys know what I mean. Like the line was not as thick as it should have been, and it could not calculate the route for me. So me too, I'm like, oh, I should remember the way or something like that. I start driving, following this line that clearly does not estimate the time I'm going to get to my destination, and it's just like, it's literally just saying calculating route. You guys, I drove for 45 minutes. Okay, I drove for 30 minutes. Then I realized this person I'm going to should not take me anything. It should be 15 minutes on a normal day, but it should not take me anything more than 20 minutes. And I keep going and going and going, and I'm not reaching my destination. I'm driving almost an hour. And then all of a sudden, I get to a place where it is not like shown on the map. Like now, it's just like white, showing a white environment on the map. So like, I cannot, and literally I just started driving. When you just start driving, like you don't know routes, you only know, like literally when I started driving, I only know the road from school to church, from school to the place I was staying and back, and then from the house to the church, and also from the school to the church, and that was the only places I was familiar with. And of course, some of my friends, I knew their houses. So like this place, like on the map, it was white, like no more road. Hey, Chimo, I threw away the map. I started, okay, God, guide me. Let's do this thing. I drove and drove and drove and drove and drove. I had to buy gas, you guys. I had filled my tank, I think, the day before or 2 days before. I had to put gas in my car again. That is how much I drove. I drove. I don't know where I was going to. Like, I was just driving. What was I supposed to do? Okay, at some point I got stranded. I was like, okay, I'm not driving again. And at that time I called my close friend Adela. So I called Adela on the phone. I'm like, Adela, please help me. I was going to this place and the GPS, I think I'm lost. Can you help me? So I see like a signboard of where I am. I can't remember where it was for those in Oklahoma. That I can't remember how far I drove away. So I tell her, okay, this is what I'm seeing here. Can you tell me like where to go, like which way to go or whatever. I mentioned the place. Adela, of course, like it was so far away from like our normal routes. So she could not help me. She could not tell me if I should go left or right. But she was with a friend. So she gives the friend the phone, and like this friend is asking me questions. Oh, where are you? This or this or this. They are not helping me. No offense. No offense. Like, I'm not saying you guys, like, I'm just being like, at that moment, you guys, like, it's oh Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, like that day. Oh, I don't know how I felt. At that point, I was just like, okay, let me just go and look for where to buy gas. So, okay, I think actually Adela and her friend came up with the idea for me to go to Walmart. Because you know Walmart has like Wi-Fi. So they're like, oh, if you can find like any Walmart close by, if you can go to the Walmart and then load your map inside the store or download Google Maps. He said there was one like map that you can download and you don't need to like use internet connection or something like that. So I was like, oh, okay. And I think I had seen like a Walmart. So I drove to the Walmart. I bought gas first, or I already said that. So anyway, I drove to the Walmart. I get in there. Apparently my mom has even been trying to call me. Everybody's trying to call me. Me too. I was actually trying to call them because you know me. my mommy, I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't know how I want my mom to help me. She's all the way in Nigeria. I don't know why I was calling her, just to give her, like, I don't know, just to disturb. I was going, mommy, I'm lost though, like this I explain. So my mom is worried and all this stuff. But anyway, I go to Walmart and I was able to like get like where I was going to. But at this point, I was tired. I was like, I'm not doing it again. So instead of me to now get the address to go where I was going to, I just put the address in, drove to my house. Oh, we are going back to where we came from, because it seems that the weather is not in, like, the weather does not support my JJ that day. So I went back home, and when I went back home though, like, it was just so funny. I ended up going back to where I was going to do, because like I got home, it was still early. I'm like, will I miss this like group, like this meeting and stuff because of so I was like, okay. I went home, I ate, recuperated, recuperated. I recouped. And then I put the what do you call it, the address, and then I got to the place. I was like, you guys, you don't know what happened to me today, but God made it possible, first of all, because me, I've been forgetting my wallet at home. God made it possible for me to be with money so I could buy gas. God made it possible for me. God gave me the sense to call Adela, so that Adela would tell me to go to Walmart. Since my own brain could not function to tell me to go to Walmart, God gave me that brain to at least call somebody so they will know. God. You guys, the moral lesson of my story, I've gone through it so you will not go through it. So, beloved of God, when you are buying, like when you are trying to pick out like phone bill or whatever, unless you are not driving, or unless you know you are always like in places with Wi-Fi, because me, I'm not always like in places with Wi-Fi. I mean, my house has Wi-Fi, my school has Wi-Fi, but there are some times that you just like be in a place without Wi-Fi. So what are you gonna do? So now I'm using like unlimited. Don't stress me. I'm using unlimited. I'm telling you guys, don't be cheap. Like when it comes to matters like that, like what if, like anything could have happened. What if my brain did not like reach, okay, go to this place? What if actually I could not even reach my friend? Because apparently the network was giving issues, problems, that's why. What if I could not reach my friend? What would have happened? Like, I give glory to God. But you guys, don't be cheap. It's cheapility. If that's a word. It's cheapness that caused me to experience that. So don't be cheap. Don't be cheap. If it's for you, you are the one that worked for the money. Even if you don't work for it, your parents send it to you. I'm pretty sure your family members want you to be safe. So guys, that's the end of my story today. It's not a story, I went through it. I did not make this up. It's real. So that's the end of that. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys have subscribed, liked, and you are sharing, and you've turned on your notification bell so you know when next I post. But for right now, see you guys later. Thank you for watching.